In Chinese Fist Wushu Kung Fu Association, we're based on teaching two methods of Chinese fighting, and they're both northern traditional style. One is non-drunken boxing, and the other one is traditional non-snake fist, which the snake fist is passed down to my family for hundreds of years, I assume, and from my father to his father and so forth and so forth. And what we base on in snake fist is everything is very fast motion. It's imitation of snake or different kind of snake. And we go as fast as we could to attack the target without the target realizing what's coming in, or vice versa, to defend ourselves. Traditional drunken is based on an imitation of a model that during the period of the Ming Dynasty that the monk was a little drunk because of the seldom fire and so forth. And everything is imitating of him at that period of time and what we base on doing. The whole form itself is a story for each form. There's 7 different separate forms. Drunken monk is the first form in the traditional drunken form. It's one of the very basic. It basically shows you how to use your body, utilize your body, arching, bending, doing flips, doing butterfly kick and so forth. The form lasts between an hour to an hour and a half at the speed that I went. There was only a very small portion of it. I don't believe in a lot of weight trainings or any material stuff. But what I do is when I train all my students for power or speed, whatever the case may be, is I utilize themselves as their body weight. So they use each other. So every exercise we do, we build up more than one or two body parts at one time. We don't believe in just doing push-up, just doing one thing. Like to do push-up, we put a certain arch into it to create different exercise part of it. So we utilize basically whatever we see in here. A lot of them just based on my students, what the different sizes, the weight, the speed, and so forth. That's what we're based on a lot of equipment training-wise.
Well, first what Josie Chen showed me is it's important to get a feeling on the forearms of some sort of stick hand, it's called, and it's important to keep on the dummy. A lot of what the exercise I just did depends on wrist motions in order to keep your hands on the opponent. So when you come out, when you block the punch from here, you might be blocking it out, but you come back around here to catch it, so you're never actually leaving the opponent's hands.
Well, they call that's like sajeng. The ones using sand we call sajeng, and then the one using rock we call tijeng. Tijeng basically is something that's a more advanced student by using the twisting motions while you're impacting and doing this constant touching like a snake to grab onto some target or to crush whatever's in front of it. That's what Tijeng is. And sajeng basically is doing on sand by utilizing fast and softness of the sand to create a motion for your hand to get used to it, so you go a lot faster later on. Well, I belong to the non-Chinese Wushu demonstration team in China, Beijing, China. I'm one of the members. I'm the person that's doing drunken, and as partially we do a little bit of Wushu, but basic we do mostly snake fist more than anything. Well, the school is located at Route 23 southbound on the town of Kinderloin, inside the Route 23 Auto Care Mall, rather. The classes schedules are Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. We're based off 3 hours class. It's only at night. It starts at 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock, sometimes a little bit longer. And advanced or beginner, they all run in the same class. We teach it like very traditional Chinese way. We run everything like a family, so everybody work together as a family, and advanced or not, they all do working together.